What's going on, folks? It's Cam Hilliard again here from Miller's RV in Baton Rouge, and today I want to show you a floor plan that I'm really excited about. This is the 2024 Starcraft Super Lite 189RG. This thing is awesome. So before we get started, you're already here, so go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, make sure to turn on post notifications so you can get a little ding every time we post something really cool like this. Now without further ado, let's check this thing out. Alright guys, so I'm at the front of the trailer now. You can see we've got a storage compartment here. Now before I show you that, I do want to mention that you are pre-wired for the Furrion side view cameras as well as the Furrion rear view cameras. So it's great to help with visibility whenever you're going down the road. I love the backup camera because if I'm backing up, it just makes it a lot easier where I don't have to keep getting out, or I don't need, I would still probably recommend a spotter, but it just makes it a lot more helpful being able to see. And then also, just when you're driving, being able to see the lanes of traffic behind you makes it a lot better as well, and just, you know, it makes me more comfortable. The side view cameras are great just for changing lanes and stuff like that. It's great for beginner trailer towers, or even if you've had a bunch of them, you just, you know, kind of want to be a little bit more carefree when you're towing. That's a great way to do it. So our storage compartment here, it does lock, which is great. It's a pass-through storage compartment, so it goes all the way through. It's really wide as well, so you can fit tons of stuff in here. Really, whatever you would want to bring with you, you can fit in here without any problem whatsoever. Yeah, and it's finished out too, so I like that because it looks really good. It doesn't look all junky and cheap like a lot of storage compartments do. So to my right, I've got the awning out. I don't have it out all the way, but I'm going to kind of back you guys up so you can get a look of it because it is a pretty long awning and it is a full width as well. Alright, so we kind of flipped you guys around now. So we were standing right there. We're at the rear of the trailer now. So I'm underneath the awning. As I mentioned, it's not out all the way, but it offers tons of shade. And also, of course, you got the awesome LED lights underneath. Now you can see the speakers here as well. This Super Lite does have the nicer tier of speakers, so it does have JBL audio, which is fantastic sound quality. And whether you're listening to music or watching the game, it's a very immersive experience, so I like that. Now right here, you're going to have more storage. So remember, you have the pass-through storage in the front, and in this you're going to have a big storage compartment here, and it does have the magnetic latch, which I love. This is really convenient. But big storage compartment here. This I would probably use for like my grilling stuff. Even if I was going to bring like one of those fences to keep your dog in, I'd probably put that here too. Just this is a nice little compartment to put the stuff that you're going to use like when you're outdoor. Your chairs and stuff like that probably go up there, but this is going to be great for cooking and utensils. So you do have electric stabilizer jacks on this trailer, which are great. So you've got 2 stabilizer jacks in the rear and 2 stabilizer jacks in the front. You have a spray port here, which I like having that, and you're seeing that more and more with trailers now that they're having spray ports on the entry door side. So it makes it where if I want to like wash off my shoes, or if I want to, you know, wash off the grill after I do it, clean fish or anything like that, I can. So I like having the spray port on this side as well, and it's very conveniently located. So we do have the Lippert solid step. It's the 3-step on here, and you'll see that whenever we go. Actually, you might have seen it from the last angle, but it makes it nice and easy to get up and down the trailer regardless of how young or old you are. So I want to check out the inside of this, guys. I think this is the perfect couples trailer, and again, at a very light weight, it could be right for you. Alright guys, so inside of the 189RG now, I don't think I mentioned it when we were outside, but I did want to say this is a relatively light trailer. It's only 5,100 pounds empty. It'll be 6,400 pounds fully loaded. So you can still tow this with smaller half-ton vehicles, which is fantastic. Also, your overall length is less than 24 feet, so still a compact trailer. So this is a very accessible trailer for couples who want to get out, but you don't necessarily have a super huge truck to tow it, but you can still get something that's very comfortable and towable by your vehicle now, so you don't have to change vehicles. So first thing I want to point out is huge countertop space here. Guys, this is like massive. That was the first thing as soon as I walked in this, whenever we got it, I was like, this is insane. It's just tons of countertop space, tons of prep space here. Now these don't come with 2 sink covers. It comes with 1 sink cover and then like 1 drying rack, if I'm not mistaken. You can always build a sink cover if you want to do that too, but honestly, I think you have plenty of countertop space here. I'm going to get back to the corner of that, like your actual cooking space. This is more prep space. I'm going to get to that in a minute because I think that's got a lot of potential back there. Right now, I want to point out TV to the right, so it does come pre-installed with the TV. you have the JBL exterior speakers, you have JBL interior speakers as well, which is great sound quality. It links right to your TV, which can make it, you know, you can play the TV, you can play radio, you can play Bluetooth, whatever you want. Now this is a big 40-inch smart TV too. It is Connex, so it's not going to be like your LG or Samsung, but I found this actually has really good pictures, so I've been pretty happy with that. You do have a ducted AC on this, which makes it really comfortable since you do have some kind of nooks and crannies in this trailer. It makes it where it's all going to cool and disperse the air evenly. So I do really like that. Now this is pre-wired for the WineGuard 360 Plus, which you've got right around your bed area, so you can install that if you wanted to, and you can get cellular capabilities and Wi-Fi booster and stuff like that, which is great. So underneath this prep area here, you've got 3 drawers, actually 3 drawers right there, 2 here, so 5 drawers and 2 cabinets. Now what I love about the Starcraft product is that they use real wood on this. I mean, you can feel it when you pull it. It just feels a lot better than most other trailers do. And also, your drawer guides are going to be 60-pound drawer guides. So they just feel solid. It feels like it's going to last, you know, even whether it's just a couple or if you have kids or grandkids pulling on this, it feels like it's built to last, and that's because it is built to last. It's very sturdy. Also, you do have some windows here. You have a window there and an equal size window there. So you get some natural light in on this entry door side. But yeah, this is the prep space. Big sink here. The sink doesn't have like the little pullable thing here. That's not that big of a deal to me, but I do want to note that it doesn't have that. Like I said, I want to get to that in a minute. I think first I want to jump to the chase lounge that we have here. Alright guys, so this is our chase lounge here. I do want to just point out the fabric of this is very comfortable. If you ask me, like, if someone was like, do you think this would stain easily? My gut answer would be, yeah, it kind of feels like it might, but they actually have a tag on here that I was interested to see. So this is a Fortress brand, and it says it's very durable, it's very easy to clean, it's water and stain resistant. So I'm not sure exactly how well that works, but that's impressive because it's not an uncomfortable material. It doesn't have like a scratchiness to it that sometimes some of those more durable materials does. It's very soft, very comfortable, and very pretty as well. It just looks really nice in here. These 2 seats here will fold out into, it's a tri-fold, so you could sleep, I guess it's like a full bed or something like that. You could sleep 1, maybe 2 here if you needed to, if you didn't want to use this as just a couples trailer, or if you did and every now and again you had a grandkid or something like that. Now underneath this, and you can see I didn't put it in all the way because I didn't want to forget about it, you have a table here. So you're probably thinking like, where's the table? Where are we going to eat? So this actually can be pulled out, and then you can just rest this right there. You could even actually, since it's not a mounted table, I love that, you could actually bring it outside and use it as an outdoor table. So I really like the fact that it's not a mounted table. You can see we have 3 windows on this side, so tons of natural light that comes in. I'm a big fan of that. I mean, this window too is huge. I mean, it is just a massive window. So I really like that factor. And like I said, this is just really comfortable. It feels very nice. Yeah, I like that. So guys, this does have the Furrion AC. I mentioned it was ducted. The controls on the Furrion AC are really cool because you can turn it on auto mode where it's going to either cycle on the furnace or the AC depending on what the temperature calls for, what you have it set on. And then it's also got a mode. I haven't experienced with this much because we don't have dry climate, but they have a setting that's like for dry, which I don't know if it like humidifies it. I have no idea. To tell you the truth, you guys might have to do the research. If you know a little bit more about it, type in the comments below, because truly I don't really know what that does, because we have like 98% humidity, so I have no idea what a dry climate looks like. But yeah, I think that's a cool thing. If you guys live, you know, if you live in Arizona or somewhere where it's really dry, it could be really cool. Again, if you know something about it, let me know below. So I want to stand up. I told you I was going to show you the actual like cooking space of this trailer, and I want to get to that because I really like the potential that it has. Alright guys, so I'm tucked back here in this kitchen area. As I mentioned, there's so much countertop space. I didn't mention the floor space. There's tons of floor space in this living area since you do have the one slide. It's very homey. Like, this floor plan is it's very different. You'll find that when you're looking for trailers, a lot of floor plans across manufacturers are very similar. It's going to be really the quality and some of the features, smaller things, smaller details that make a difference. But this is one of the more unique floor plans that I've seen. I don't know if I've seen any other manufacturer with something quite like this. So I'm a big fan of this. So I mentioned this cooking area here. I think it has a lot of potential. I've had some customers who told me, they're like, I think that might be wasted space. I don't. I think this is perfect because you have 2 plugs up here, or you have 1 set of plugs, so 2 outlets there. This would be great for your Keurig, your air fryer. I mean, you name it. This is just like the perfect nook, because if you didn't have that, you'd have to put those items and take up like usable counter space here. Whereas this isn't as much usable as far as like prep work for food, but this is great for your I want to call it amenities, I think, and just bowls and stuff like that. Now you do have a 3-burner stove here, which is great. You also have an actual oven, which is fantastic because, like I said, this is a cooker's dream, a camp cooker's dream if you want to do any of that. So you got a good sized oven here, and you're going to have a microwave. Typically when you have the traditional oven, you don't have convection microwave. That's the case here. If you did want to add that instead, you totally could. That's really easy to do. So you do have more cabinet space here. I don't remember if I mentioned earlier, but you do have 2 cabinets underneath the sink too, and I'm just looking at it again, that sink is huge. But you also have tons of overhead cabinet space here, and that's huge. I mean, that is awesome. Now with your refrigerator, what I love for this is a refrigerator and freezer that opens on either side, which is great because I think like a lot of times you'd want to open it from this side. That would probably be more convenient. But something's in your hand, instead of reaching across your body, sorry, I'm like blocking the view, but instead of reaching across your body, you can just open from here. So it's very, very convenient. It says 10 cubic foot, compressor driven 12-volt refrigerator, so this is like checks all the boxes for me. So I absolutely love this kitchen area. I really just think it's done very, very well. It's very, very comfortable. If I was to say one negative to it, now I'm thinking, is maybe like if you're prepping food here and someone has to get to the bathroom, I mean, there's still plenty of space, but they might have to squeeze behind. That's kind of like the only downside I can think of. But I mean, I would take that trade-off any day of the week. I really, really like this layout. So I want to show you guys the bathroom. I think you're going to be pretty impressed. All right, guys, so we're in the bathroom now, and you know this if you've seen really any RV video, but it's always tough to get a good shot of the bathroom, so this part doesn't really do it justice, but it is a really good sized bathroom. So you have cubbies up top here that are great if like you want to separate, you know, different towels and I guess makeup bags or anything like that. That's very convenient. You do have plugs in here also, which is fantastic. And then a toilet. It is a plastic toilet, but it's a high seater, so it's very comfortable. You don't have to sit down and basically do like a weighted squat to, you know, get on the toilet. So that's comfortable, and there's tons of leg room, which I like whenever I sit on the toilet. I don't like to feel like my knees are crammed. To my right, you've got a good sized shower here, so it's got the skylight for you taller folks, and tons of little nooks here to put different types of you know, stuff that you're going to use in the shower. Yeah, it is a really big shower. And then back to my left, so we're going to have an overhead medicine cabinet here. Now, interesting is actually that is not closed off from the rest of the nooks, and you'll be able to see this here in a second. Interesting. I feel like I would probably just build a little partition in between that just to separate that off so the stuff that's behind the door doesn't slide. That's the only thing that's kind of interesting. But you have a sink here. You've got good countertop space, which makes it very usable. You can put, you know, if your wife has a makeup bag or something like that, that's honestly where she could put it and prep all the stuff for your toothpaste and toothbrush, all that stuff. So really nice, usable bathroom. It's very comfortable, even though it's not a full width bathroom like you see sometimes on some trailers. It almost is the same size because it's about what the width of a rear bath would be. So it's a really big bathroom. So I think they knocked it out of the park with this. So we're going to check out the front so you can see where you're going to be sleeping, and then you can check out some of the hanging space and stuff there. Alright guys, so we're in the bedroom area now. So big bonus feature, this is a residential queen, so this is a 60 by 80. So big bonus there, because it's no lie, the mattresses that come in trailers are never great. So if you have a spare mattress at home, or you just want to buy, like, you don't have to search for any special mattress, and even more importantly, regular queen size sheets fit it. You don't have to get different queen sheets. You can just get regular queen sheets, which is a big plus. So on either side of the bed, you're going to have hanging space, and they look to be the same size too, which I like. And then over the top, you're going to have a full all the way through storage here, which is nice. Underneath, each bed has a each side has a nightstand, little pull-out drawer here, and then also each side has USB plugs and your 120 plugs as well. And you do have a window on the curb side, so that's nice too. So when you open all these windows, you just get blasted with natural light, which is great, especially if you're like parked next to a lake or a ravine or something like that. You do have some underneath storage here. So this is a pretty good size storage, great for sheets, or I guess maybe like dog food could actually go pretty well in there. Yeah, very usable storage there, so that's always a plus when you have that extra bit of storage. I really like this floor plan, guys. I think it's got a lot of very unique features. It's very comfortable. I've noticed the whole time we're doing this video, it's just very comfortable. Everything about it is roomy. And I hate that I'm mentioning this at the end of the video, because if you've already turned it off, you're not going to see this. But what's so awesome is the space about this. So 90 out of, I'd say 95% of trailers in the market, travel trailers, have 78-inch ceilings. These are 81-inch ceilings. So it sounds like a small difference, but it makes such a huge difference when you're talking about 3 inches all the way across. I mean, it makes it feel so much bigger. I just feel comfortable. Like, I don't feel like I'm close to hitting my head. I don't feel like I'm, feeling pressed in. It's just really comfortable. So all in all, I love this trailer. If you guys like to see it, give us a call, ask for me. If you want any current pricing or availability, check the link below. We've got a link to our website with all of our inventory, with pictures, prices, descriptions, all that good stuff. We appreciate you guys stopping by. And as always, enjoy the journey.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Couple quick reminders before you go. If you haven't subscribed and liked the video, please do that. Leave comments below. We love to go back and forth with our customers, answer questions you have. And again, put those questions, if you want something answered specifically, put it in there. Also, check out one of these other videos. We hope that you enjoy them. We hope you've been educated by them and enjoy the time you spend as well. Thanks again, and enjoy the journey.